Bienvenidos a todos ustedes. Welcome all to my channel, Dolls by Mr. Fabre. And if you haven't guessed, I am Mr. Fabre. All right, so I hope you guys have had a great week so far. It is currently raining here during Lollapalooza weekend. I don't think I'm going to be posting this during Lolla time, but I am here today and I'm here to review, and I'm so excited. I'm here to review the Barbie Deluxe style, the Chase variant in the Superstar Barbie face screening. Oh my gosh, so I really, I got so lucky when it came to purchasing this doll. Now, in my local Target, because I'm assuming these dolls can only be found in Target, with the Barbie Deluxe line, for some reason, they haven't released any of them at my local Target. You're able to purchase them online, but they don't have them stocked on the shelves for some reason. So a while back, there was an Instagram account, I don't remember the name of it, but they were talking about how there are Targets that are listing this doll, the variant, the Superstar Deluxe style doll. They were posting it online, but there was no actual, they had the listing on, but there was no actual, I guess, in stock, if that makes sense. They just posted the listing and eventually they would post when it's available. So I was checking pretty much every day to see when this doll was gonna drop, and I had it saved on my Target app, and lo and behold, she was finally available to ship, so I purchased her immediately. Unfortunately, there was only one per order. I don't know if it's one per account, or I don't know if they let you buy more than two per account, or just only one per account. I know with some website they limit you on the amount that you can purchase. For me specifically, I only was able to purchase one because I wanted to purchase a second one to have inbox, but oh well. So yes, I got my hands on her, thankfully. I would definitely say to maybe check your Target app to see if she's available via Target, because she has not been, none of the deluxe style dolls from this wave have been released at my local Target. So yes, anyway, this is how she looks, and this is how I'm assuming this is going to be the permanent packaging for the deluxe style dolls. So that's her, and she is the variant of the Asian girl. This is where she would have been. She does not, however, have the petite body style, because that is the body style of the Asian girl. And you know what? With the exception of Christy, is that her name, Christy? Yeah, with Christy, I noticed that all the variants, or all the Chase variants, have the original, what is it, original OG articulated style. Christy was the only one who had the tall, the tall original, which is interesting considering that all the other girls have had the original, standard articulation. But yes, this is how she looks, and I'll go ahead and I'll unbox her and we'll take a closer look, so stay tuned. All right, so we have the Barbie Deluxe style Chase variant in the Superstar face screening out of the box. And let's go ahead and take a closer look. She's looking a little crazy because I just took her out of the box, but here she is. And then she has of course, the nostalgic Superstar face screening. Now, crazy enough, some people I'm probably in the minority of this, but the Superstar face screening was actually not a favorite face mold of mine for a very long time. I will say I do prefer the more modernized Superstar screening. I feel like her face looks slightly more realistic. I feel that the Superstar face screening in the 80s and 90s, they were a little too animated for me. And I feel like the eyes were sometimes overly big. And also she had a really huge forehead. So I prefer the more realistic. Well, to me, this looks realistic. But yes, definitely the Superstar face screening has definitely grown on me. She does not have any pixelation, which is really cool. Just because I know with the second Chase variant in the Christy face screening, she did have a pixelated face. But her face is very nice. And she basically has more or less the same outfit of the Asian girly. She has some sunglasses here. Her hair is supposed to be in curls, but once again, she has that box hair. And she has like multiple shades of blonde in her hair. If you see here, this is more platinum. This is more golden. This is more golden. And her hair feels very soft. I believe this is Shireen hair, I want to say. So yeah, she has really nice hair. And she has like these, looks like hollow teardrop earrings. And the earrings are removable, which is surprising considering that the Barbie Deluxe style dolls, their earrings are usually non-removable. And yep, she just has her hair like parted to the side. And it's supposed to be in curls, but the curls are looking a little crazy, so I may have to recurl her hair. She has quite a bit of hair that I'm feeling. It looks like she is densely rooted, which is nice. And then she has 2 gold pieces of jewelry here. And then she has this like felt bathing suit in a way. Oops. Interesting. Something's interesting about this because I have the of course I have the I have the variant of the Asian girly, and I feel like these puffs are interesting. Like, I feel like there's something in them, weirdly enough, or I feel like the stitching is too thick here. Because I feel like with hers, the stitching was more thinner. So yeah, I feel like it's slightly bulky, like where the stitches go here. If that makes sense. Anyway, and then she comes with, let me remove this purse. Give me one sec. She comes with this plasticky purse here with the B logo. And yeah, I feel like the sleeves are a little too like thick when it comes to the stitching. I feel like the stitching of the other of the OG or the Asian girly that was wearing this, the sleeves were less bulky, I guess you can say. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like, just a lot of like fabric like in here. I feel like they could have definitely like thinned it out a little bit, if that makes sense. And I don't know what is going on here. She has like a crease here. I don't know why that is. But anyway, her nails are painted, and I believe she's the only, she's been the only Chase variant who's had painted nails, and the only doll in this current wave that has painted nails as well. And oh, I got a misprint on my nail, sadly. It's a little off center. That's unfortunate. And her pieces are just put in with Velcro. This here feels like a pleather material, but this feels like the pleather that's going to probably start to like fray over time, unfortunately. I noticed that that Mattel typically doesn't use like good pleather. I recently did a Bratz review of the Sassy Stampede, and they had really good pleather. Their pleather definitely felt like it's not gonna like start to peel. That's what I meant, peel, not fray. And of course, people were very surprised to see that this is actually basically like a swimsuit. Here, it's cool that we have a 2-piece, something interchangeable. And then this, you know what, this dress also reminds me of the Oldio Playline set that came in like last year. Let me put this in. Give me one sec. I'll just keep talking. Yeah, so this dress that she has on reminds me of the Odile Playline set with like the t-shirt dress, and then she also had like the outfit with like the pink faux leather jacket with the silver skirt. This makes me think of the silver skirt, except it's more ruched on the side versus in the Playline set, it was ruched in the front. It doesn't have the same material though. The Odile Playline set, that material felt slightly different. I think also because it was glittery as well. And something that I'm noticing too is that, and I'm not sure why that is, maybe, but I noticed that her arm won't completely go to her side. If you see here how like her arm is close to her thigh, this one doesn't want to do that. And I don't know why, if it's just because of the material of the outfit or something, but yeah, I do not know. Anyway, going down to her shoes, she has these cute little, I don't even know what to call these type of shoes, but they're very pretty. And the rubber bands came that way. I did not put the rubber bands in. I find it interesting that they put the rubber bands on these shoes when they already have like the ankle bracelet or the ankle thing. So they're not going to slip off anytime soon. But yeah, very nice shoes. And when it comes to her articulation, she has, I think it's called the GG articulation or the OG articulation. I don't know what to call it, or original articulation with the pointed feet, where she can move her head up and down, side to side. She can move her arms up, down. She has elbow articulation, wrist articulation, leg articulation, knee articulation, but no articulation in her ankle because it's a permanent point. And I'm going to show how she looks, how her body looks as without clothes on, because I'm very curious. Oh, I think I know why. Okay. For some reason, her arm was twisted, and I think that's why. Let's put her arm in alignment. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's something about this arm in particular that like it doesn't want to reach her thigh. If you notice how like this one kind of extends a little bit more outward versus this one's closer. Oh, well, I think that did slightly work a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, I think I just need to kind of fix her arm a little bit. Anyway, let me go ahead and redress her. Give me 1 sec. All right, so she is all dressed and ready. Oh, let me just fix her earring here. All right, there we go. Another thing I forgot to mention is that she does it. I love that jacket. Is it? Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention as well is that with her hair, it does feel like there's a little bit of product in the hair. Nothing too overwhelming. It's not stiff and crunchy, but it definitely feels like there was something put in here. Of course, to kind of keep the style, but you know, when does box hair ever look good? So yeah. Ooh, she is shedding quite a bit. That's a little concerning. So just a heads up on that. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and I'll flip the camera over and I will give my final thoughts. All right, so my final thoughts on the Barbie Deluxe style. I believe it's wave 4, the chase variant in the Superstar Barbie face screening. Honestly, I'm loving her. I feel that not only in this wave have all the dolls actually have good styles. Other than probably the Midge variant, the Superstar was probably my one that I was actively searching for. I was hoping to get the Midge one, but she never showed up at my Target, nor have I decided to check online to see if she would be available online. So unfortunately, I missed out on the Midge. I really like the Steffi face screening, so I would have gotten her in a heartbeat, minus the hideous outfit. But with this, I feel like out of all the 4 variants we've had, I feel like Wave 4 has been the best by far, and also they use probably one of the best face screenings. Other than other, you know, so far. Minus next to the Steffi one, this is probably the next best one. When I got the Christy face screening, I honestly, if she wasn't a chase variant, I would have probably left her on the shelf because there was nothing about her that excited me. I guess you can say I succumbed to the FOMO. I succumbed to basically wanting to say, yeah, I got the chase variant of the Wave 2 Deluxe style dolls. I didn't get her because I was in love with her like I am with this one. So I can say genuinely for this one, yes, like I wanted her, not so much of the exclusivity to say I got the chase variant, but because I think that the Superstar Barbie face screening is iconic. And like I said, I've grown to love it. And she technically is my first Superstar doll that I've had. I do have some Superstar dolls. I am kind of lying, but personally, I don't see them as mine because I am using them for projects to eventually sell online. So I don't consider them like my actual doll per se. But this one I can actually say like, yes, this is a doll I'm going to keep in my collection. And this is my first ever Barbie with the Superstar face. So I'm very excited about that. So overall, honestly, I will say I will give her a good 10 out of 10. I think overall she is a very beautiful doll. I will say out of the 4 deluxe style outfits, this is probably my favorite. So you put my favorite outfit on top of now one of my favorite facial screenings. She just looks so beautiful. And yeah, I'm very glad to have her. And I'm also glad to have her in a more modernized style. So yes, I'm very happy to have her in my collection. And yeah, I'm very excited for this to be my first one, I guess, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I will say, overall, she's really great. I hope you guys were able to get her because she definitely is pretty. And also at a more cost-efficient price because, of course, we got the Superstar Barbie with the side eyes, looking to the side, with the collector edition with the styled by Andrew, I don't know his last name, Momoko, is that his name? That one, ooh, I hate to say, like, this is a good alternative to have because it's half the price. You know, this is like $21 if you buy it retail. So this is a good one to have. But to be honest, I feel like I want to get the Barbie styled by doll. More so because that first outfit that she has with like the pleated top and then the pencil skirt, I want to get it. I hate to be the person to say I want to get this doll just solely for the outfit and not necessarily the doll, because I'm going back and forth. A part of me wants to get the doll because of the outfit more than the doll, because as much as I love the Superstar face screening, she has the Model Muse body, and I like the Model Muse body. I just don't like the stance that they have her in. As I've mentioned in another video that I'll probably upload in the future, I prefer my Model Muse bodies to have like the style where they're like this, where they have the hand on the hip and their hand like tilted to the side. The Superstar doll with the Model Muse body has like that one style where her arm is like this, and I don't like that style. So if I do get the collector edition of the Christy of the Barbie in the Superstar face mold, I don't think I'll customize her, even though I really don't like that Model Muse articulation with that weird tree branch hand. I call it the tree branch hand. But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry for rambling there, but yes, this is her. Hope you get her. Hope you like her. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye-bye.